Good afternoon, my name's Ria. I'm a lawyer and a Marrickville resident. I'm opposed to WestConnex for all sorts of reasons that have been mentioned today. The policy's bad. But the thing that I find most galling is the complete failure to comply with any sort of governance. Not only ignoring community opposition, but ignoring its own obligations in terms of the EIS. Pauline mentioned before that houses had been compulsorily acquired before the business case or indeed the environmental impact statement had been released. Now, a lot of those houses were acquired under caveats that were on many, many properties in that area since the 1970s. Since the 50s, those caveats were never intended to cover this project. Yet they used them through cute legal wording, through cute negotiation of contracts and spin to avoid their own obligations. The main construction area at St Peters there was the old Darla dump site that was acquired from someone with an EPA cleanup notice on it. That person who owned, or that company who owned that land, was never really required to clean it up. That was never pursued, and yet the moment the government took it over, it used that EPA cleanup notice to start construction. If you see a photograph of the cleanup, you will see roads that are there already constructed without an environmental impact statement even having been released, let alone a business case. And it is that, in terms of not just WestConnex, but the way we work in New South Wales, across all areas of government, that I have a huge, huge problem with. There's no accountability for public servants. It seems to me that public servants have become more like tax lawyers, where they're trying to find loopholes around legislation that was put there to protect those processes. So not only are they ignoring proper constitutional or proper consultative, what should be right, moral obligations, but they are completely ignoring legal obligations. And I think it's absolutely critical that as a society, irrespective of the project, we do not let this happen. I think it's important that people across Sydney understand that it isn't just about a couple of extra roads in the latte sipping lefty inner west, and that people like Duncan Gates can stand up and say, but there'll be a magic tunnel. Well, that magic tunnel hasn't been scoped, hasn't been funded, hasn't been costed, and isn't even budgeted for. So the chances of that magic tunnel being the solution are very, very slim indeed. I want to thank you for listening, and if I can assist in any way, please let me know. Thank you.